Good morning guys, and welcome to the car. We didn't film anything yesterday because we went to a wedding, and as a result we are, well, I am feeling
speak for yourself.
Particularly jaded today. Linnaeus fresh as a daisy. I got Taco Bell at midnight and don't remember doing it. And candy bars. And a candy bar. So that shows you how much fun we had at the wedding. It was an awesome wedding. I was naughty and had candy bars and Taco Bell, which I don't actually remember doing. And didn't share. And I didn't share any of them. Truthful about this. And the Taco Bell was only a drive-through, so I must have walked through a drive-through, which shows how much fun we had at the wedding, which was a really beautiful wedding, and we had a great time. It does mean that we didn't film anything yesterday because obviously we were at a wedding, and we are now in Rockford, Illinois, and over the next 2 days we are driving to Washington D.C. So luckily Linnaeus driving because I probably aren't capable of driving right now, and I don't know where we're going today or where we're going to stay tonight or what we're going to do, but as always that's part of the adventure, so let's get going. We've been driving through Illinois for a couple of hours, and because my girlfriend is a genius, she plotted in a little surprise for us, and we are at a massive Hindu temple in the middle of Illinois. There it is. Super cool, eh? There's a huge Indian Hindu temple that is about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours outside Chicago, and you've got this awesome little gate that runs through to these fountains, and then a massive temple. So let's go and check some of this out. So welcome to Indiana, guys. Driving for a couple of hours, neither of us really feel like driving too far today, so we thought we'd come and set up camp. So we're setting up a little campsite. We found a campsite in Indiana, and we're just going to set up for the night, have a little, get the tent going, get a fire on, cook up some food, have an early sleep, because we both hit it pretty hard yesterday, so let's hang out. And there we go, 10 minutes later, and everything is set up. Got the tent set up over there, 2 sleeping bags inside it. I've got a fire going here. It's pretty cool. Fire's on. Tent's over there. We've got 2 little cheeky seats. I have a feeling Linnaeus just gone and bought a bottle of wine, which seems a little bit mental based on how much we drank last night, but I guess one way to cure a hangover, drink more wine. Turns out we were camping right next to one of the Great Lakes. I believe this is Lake Michigan. And way over in the distance, there, is Chicago. So if I zoom you guys in, keep zooming, zoom, 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 zoom. That kind of tall skyscraper you see there is the tallest building in Chicago, which is pretty cool. This lake is beautiful. Gorgeous lake. Cool little sandy beach on the lake as well that we're standing on. Pretty cool, eh? This is where we camped last night. Good morning, guys. So we arrived in Ohio late last night, and we are in the Hocking Hills State Park, which is where we camped. I didn't have a chance to sign off yesterday, so yesterday's vlog ended pretty abruptly. And today we are going exploring some of the state park before heading off to DC. So Hocking Hills State Park is, from what we've seen so far, pretty beautiful. And we have just come down to Old Man's Cave, which, as the name suggests, is a cave of an old man. So I was actually kind of joking earlier when I said that it was a cave for an old man. Turns out, actually was a cave for an old man, and that's why it's named Old Man's Cave. In the 1800s, a recluse of an old man came and lived in this very cave. So there it is. It's a pretty big cave. It's like a little stream down there, a little pond and tiny little waterfall, and there's a couple of waterfalls that we can go and explore. And you can see how big the cave is, because that little dot walking down the stairs is Linné. So it's a pretty big cave. Pretty cool that someone lived here in the 1800s. So it's really quite cool around here. All of the trails kind of lead up through the rock face. So you're kind of climbing through the rock face, I guess, which is really quite cool. The scenery is pretty epic. Massive trees, loads of caves. It's just really cool to walk around. I'm going to continue the trail. So look, there's even a tunnel running straight through the cave. It's pretty cool. After exploring all around Old Man's Cave, we jumped in the car and continuing to venture through the Hocking Hills nature area, we have come to Cantwell Cliffs. Now, I don't know a huge amount about Cantwell Cliffs other than we were recommended them by someone that was at the campsite the night before last. So we thought we'd come down and check out what these cliffs are all about. So you'll discover as much about them as I will when I find out. So the trail kind of goes all through the cliffs, which is pretty cool. I don't exactly know where we're going, but this is the trail, so let's keep on heading down there. So Cantwell Cliffs is like a huge cave, and I am underneath part of the cave. I kind of climbed all around down there. There's the cliff edge, and the drop is probably about 30 metres. And I just climbed up all those rocks to get up here. And it's pretty epic. It's like a cave. It's the only way I can really describe it. It's pretty cool up here. Really nice scenery. Check out some of the like little plants that are growing on the edge of the cave. That's super cool. And you kind of got the gorge down there, which is pretty cool as well. I should probably get down before something happens. So after exploring the Hocking Hills State Park, we are back on the road and we've just entered into West Virginia, which is pretty exciting. On our way to DC, 4 or 5 hours, we should be there. So there you go, we've arrived in DC. We're going to be staying here for the next 4 or 5 days, so loads of videos that are going to come out about things to do in DC area, which is going to be really exciting. This video has been an amalgamation of Illinois, Indiana, Ohio over the last 3 days as we've trekked sort of 800-900 miles from Chicago to DC. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. As always, give it a thumbs up if you have. Remember to hit that subscribe button, keep following the adventure, and until tomorrow guys when we're exploring DC, peace out.